everyone, I'm Drew from the Ditwicks.
Why were you waving around like an incense?
Oh, it's on very quiet, hold up.
Oh.
Hello everybody, I'm Drew from the Ditwicks.
Hey.
He's Raisin. He's kind of an imbecile.
Thanks.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to insult you right away.
Thanks.
We're just gonna put this right here and it falls over.
It'll be
That
good
will
content.
that will be fun,
You just
right?
have to
that
remain
will be fun.
very still
I think I can do that.
for the entirety of the video.
Raisin, you made a boo-boo last video.
Yeah, I forgot
very-
about that
a very
until I
big-
just opened my box. And then I remembered.
I still don't understand how you can go a full hour without hatching eggs and not realize it. I mean, I know we were in depth in conversation about Marvel movies, but to not see anything appear on your screen for a full hour.
Was it really an hour?
Yes, it was a full hour long. You stopped at like 2 hours, and it's like the whole video is like 3 hours and 1 minute.
I was ready to be done. Like, I don't consistently hatch eggs for 3 hours.
I just don't understand how that happened. I don't know. I don't get your mindset in that.
On the bright side, I'm just gonna be running back and forth.
Yeah, you don't have to.
You guys will not see me talk to this man.
This controller is so glitchy. What the heck? I can't go left.
I'm
It
gonna
won't
win!
let me go left.
Yeah, just
There we
keep,
go. I have
keep
to use
going
the-
right.
I have to use the analog buttons specifically. What the heck is wrong with my controller?
Just hold right, and soon enough...
Hold up. I'm gonna have to like use a different controller. We're gonna try with the broken controller for a little bit while that one charges.
Hooray!
Raisin, do you sleep?
Barely.
Do you feel like you need something to improve your sleep?
For the betterment of my health, yes. But will I? No.
What if I told you, Raisin, that you can play Pokemon while you sleep and get rewarded for sleeping goodly?
I could do that while I'm awake.
But would this give you more initiative to sleep?
No, because I'll just play Pokemon when I'm awake. And I can see the Pokemon.
But you could be playing Pokemon
In the moment.
24/7, Raisin. You could be playing Pokemon while awake and while asleep. If you want to be a master... Oh my god, it's so hard to talk to this guy with a broken controller! Don't you want to be a Pokemon master, Raisin?
I am.
A real Pokemon master can play Pokemon with his eyes closed. Not even thinking about it.
That's great. So can I watch.
You ran into a tree and you've just been standing still this whole time.
I'm not.
But would you have known that?
Yeah.
Well, Raisin, good news. You need Pokemon sleep.
I need it.
You need it. Good news. You
The
need
doctor has prescribed me.
Pokemon sleep for your prescription. So yeah, this game was announced, what, like 3 years ago?
I feel like it's been a hot minute.
It's been announced for a very long time, and everybody kind of just forgot about it. And the ones that didn't forget about it were just kind of like,
Where
the heck is it?
Where's my sleep?
Why is no one talking about it? They brought it up, and like, I want to say for like, it was around the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet announcement, but I think it was before that.
Really?
I think it was.
It's been that long?
Pokemon, because I was actually interested to see what Pokemon Sleep would be, and I haven't heard of it since. And they released a trailer about a month ago, and it's interesting. So there's these apps where it helps you monitor your sleep, and it's like, did you have a good sleep? Did you have a bad sleep? Why is those apps important? I don't know. I think it's for health reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know what you could do better to fix it after you find out that, hey, my sleep kind of sucks.
Oh,
You know?
well.
Yeah, like how was that telling you, knowing, how does that inform you in a way where you can do something about it, you know?
Yeah. I mean, maybe for, like, doctor visits. Saying, like, hey, these are my sleep patterns.
Oh, yeah, and then, like, they could give you, like, a prescription or something.
Yeah, like, here's medicine based on your sucky sleep.
But what do you do after
You give up.
What do you do after you go to the doctor and you're like, hey, I got a Snorlax. What does this mean?
He's gonna pull out a separate chart for that.
Oh, there's a separate chart. There's a picture chart where it's like, ooh, you got the Snorlax. You're gonna need some methamphetamine.
Methamphetamine.
I'm sure that's some kind of drug.
Methamphetamine. That's close to a drug. Yeah, I don't know much about Pokemon Sleep.
Didn't they
That's
have like
about it.
didn't they have like a special Pokemon Go event revolving a Snorlax?
They did. Oh, I just opened the bulk. I've never seen this menu in my life. Wow, look at this.
Oh, I gave that a shot.
They did. Oh, I was gonna go bike up and down like this whole long stretch over here where the
Oh,
shaman
where
is.
yeah.
I didn't unlock that, so I'm pretty sure there's battles that I don't want to
Yup.
do.
Yep.
Yeah, there was like a whole sleeping Snorlax thing. Like the Snorlax was just dead on the ground in Pokemon
Yeah.
Go.
Question, because I do remember that event. When you threw a Pokeball at it, was it almost like always guaranteed to break out until your third try?
I have no idea.
Because every single one I encountered, the first two balls wouldn't work. It would shake once, then on the second ball it would shake twice, then on the third ball it always caught. So, like, was it just set to just waste 3 Pokeballs each time?
I have no idea. It's been so long. It was just funny to see them dead on the ground.
It's weird because now they released a trailer for it, but like, when did they release the trailer?
It was a little bit ago, like a month or two ago.
Yeah, so like, and I feel like that Snorlax event happened way before that, right?
Oh, that happened like 2 years ago. Maybe. Probably. I have no idea.
Did they just give up, like, on the app for a little bit, but they were still excited about it? Like, I wonder, I feel like there was a big wait in between or something.
I feel like there was, because I mean, Game Freak being what it is. Or technically it's not really Game Freak.
I don't think Game Freak made that.
Yeah, whoever it may be. I don't know. Pokemon just has a history of delaying the inevitable.
Yeah, well, I feel like they should put more time into their games, if anything.
They either delay it big time or rush it.
I think they rush it for the most part, especially with these new games coming out.
Yeah. Who the heck is... Okay.
I asked people what they thought about Pokemon Sleep, and I got some replies. This is from Matt on Twitter. As someone with a messed up sleep schedule, I'm hoping Sleep will encourage me to actually sleep at regular times.
Lovely.
Mm-hmm. What would they need to put in Pokemon Sleep to make it more of an initiative for you to use the app, personally? Because I think I have an idea on what I would need.
I mean, it's hard to say not knowing what's going to be in the app at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do we catch the Pokemons? Like, or do we just sleep and then we just get them? Or do we even catch them?
I think we catch them after you wake up. After it measures all your sleep for that night. You get up on the app, and Pokemon collected based off your sleep patterns as soon as you click on it, because now it knows that you slept from 10 p.m. to 9 a.m. So you got a heavy sleep. Therefore, the game will.
Jeez, that's 11 hours.
The game will put you as Snorlax or something.
Shoot, dang.
Like, you big sleepy head. For me, what would be a good initiative is if these Pokemon can be transferred to home.
I was gonna say, what do we do with them?
What is the possibility of getting a shiny Pokemon? That would be really cool. As of right now, it looks like there's only a limited amount of Pokemon in the game, and I don't think they're gonna go over 100. What another cool thing would be is if as soon as it measures your sleep pattern, it'll be like there is a Pokemon waiting for you in Pokemon Go. You know, something that you could catch based off your sleep patterns.
So you link your accounts.
Mm-hmm. It could be like an event Pokemon, or it could be chance for a shiny Pokemon. It could be for like a rare Pokemon, like let's say, congratulations, you did a good sleep job. Volcarona is waiting for you as your daily spawn.
Oh my god. Cowboy hat Caterpie.
Like, I feel like that would be a great initiative, don't you think?
It would if like there was some I don't want to say stipulation. I'll just say reward.
Yeah, that's what they need. They need rewards, because if all it is a sleep measuring mechanic, then I do not think this is going to do well. I think people will try it in the first month and then delete it.
I think that's Jesus. That's what it's going to be like when it first starts out. Cuz like you know how Pokemon Go was when it first started out?
Yeah.
Like there was no gyms.
The only time the world has ever came together and like completed world peace for a little bit. For like 3 months. And then everybody realized that what happened in the first few months of Pokemon Go? Because people who didn't like Pokemon were playing Pokemon. Was it just to like join in on the fad, the popularity?
I guess like Japan got overwhelmed. I remember that like people were storming the streets because there was a Snorlax.
Well, I think that happened in America.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. It's like, I don't understand how everyone could like be so in love with something and then just get out of it after 3 months.
When it first started, there wasn't much to do except catch Pokemon. And
Yeah, but there was like 151 to choose from, and like I didn't catch all 151 in like the first 3 months.
yeah, did they release all they didn't release Mew or Mewtwo or the birds like the legendaries.
So it was like 147, I think.
Something like that. But like it'll only last for so long cuz like you have spawns, like you had the common spawns, your Pidgeys, your Rattatas.
That's the thing. Those are the things I saw the most often.
Yeah. You can only see those things so much. And then, like, there was no gyms or anything, like, no raids. So, like, there wasn't really much to do in the game.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's how I feel like Pokemon Sleep is going to be. Like, you sleep, you get Pokemon, whoop-de-doo.
I don't think there will be enough initiative first starting out in the first month that there's, like, no rewards. It's just, this is your sleep pattern. That's a Slowpoke sleep pattern. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, I guess if you're old and you already use these apps and you want to, like, make it a little bit more fun, I feel like this is more for those people.
Mm-hmm.
Like a 50-year-old Pokemon Go player that needs to measure his sleep.
Yeah.
But it's weird because they're, like, I feel like they're advertising this in a very kid-friendly way.
I mean, no matter how you look at it, Pokemon will always be advertised for kids. Always and forever.
Yeah, that's true.
It'll always be a kid's game.
You know what we need to do? We need to do the Pokemon toothbrush review, where it's an app that encourages you to brush your teeth.
Yeah.
Let's make a video like that. Let's do that this weekend.
What?
We'll do it with Captain. He wants to make a video.
What?
Do you not know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about. I just don't know what you're getting at right now.
A toothbrush review for Pokemon.
Why are we doing a toothbrush
We're
review?
the Ditwicks. We do Pokemon videos.
Why?
Because you wanted to do this channel. We both agreed.
I think you wanted to do the channel.
We gotta test out Pokemon toothbrush. I wonder if that's the name of the app. That'd be funny if it was
Pokebrush.
Pokebrush.
That's what I'm gonna call it.
Dean FTW86 says, no one needs it. Ooh. That was on Instagram.
Oh.
So it sounds like he's not too enthralled about Pokemon Sleep.
He probably has a perfect sleep schedule.
Mm-hmm.
So he doesn't need to
He doesn't
measure his
understand. I think that's what it comes down to.
sleep. Yeah, you have a perfect sleep schedule. Haha, got him.
People like Raisin just do not have the perfect sleep schedule.
Yeah, I
sir.
just don't want to sleep.
Is that really what it comes down to?
I don't know, sometimes I do.
What happened in your life to where you just did not want to sleep anymore?
The summer of '89.
What happened then? Was that when you were born? Was that when your parents were conceived and it didn't come out until like 10 years later?
My parents were conceived?
Yeah.
My parents were conceived.
Yeah.
Do you know what conceived means?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
It means like in the development of.
Perfect. Perfect.
I think I have more messages on here. Nope, that's in response to something else.
You
That's
telling
in
me? Okay,
response to
okay,
something
thank
else.
you. I was able to get through that crack.
Okay, I think that's all our comments on Pokemon Sleep. Let me check Tumblr. I didn't get a lot from this.
People are not very appreciative of Pokemon Sleep.
It sounds like people just do not have the interest in Pokemon Sleep. That's what I'm starting to get from this.
I mean, it's fine. Because I kind of get it. Like, I'm not bouncing off the walls for Pokemon Sleep over here.
I got a retweet with no comment. Okay.
Because it's like playing the game without playing the game.
Yeah, but isn't that the most satisfying part about a game? Because most app games today, especially anime-themed ones, they have this Autobot feature, where all the characters attack for you, and you can just sit there and watch. People love playing games without playing the game. That genre is very popular.
Well,
So what's the difference between playing a game by not playing a game and playing a game by not playing the game?
I mean, you sleep, let's say, God willing, for 8 hours a night. Unheard of. For me. You sleep 8 hours a night. The app is doing whatever the app is doing. You wake up, check the app, say like, oh cool, I got this. And then what? You check the app for like 10 seconds a day. And then what? Well, I guess that's like what kind of, like we were talking about before, like what's the incentive to keep it?
Yeah. It's like after the first month, what do? You got to get rewards for sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get something special. And it has to be contributed to either Home or Pokemon Go. Because it would be kind of cool to have, like, a special event Pokemon you could just, like, put in Home and, like, send a Scarlet and Violet or something.
Yeah.
What if they did that? What if they made it to where you can only put, like, Snorlax and Scarlet and Violet as if you caught it in Pokemon Sleep?
I mean...
No, what they need to do is they need to make an exclusive Pokemon. Like, themed around sleep. Like, maybe a mythical. Be like, Sleep Teeny.
Sleep Teeny.
Yeah, Sleep Teeny. It's the mythical Pokemon of dreams. Ooh. And you can only put it in the game if you caught it in Pokemon Sleep. And you have to get that perfect sleep schedule. And it's really rare to be like, okay, I'm going to go to bed at 9. I'm going to sleep really well, but not too well, because I'll get a Snorlax if I do.
How does it know you're sleeping?
I think it uses the mic. I think it listens for, like, your rustling in bed. That's how it determines if you've had a rough sleep. Or, like... Well, if that's the case, could you just get a perfect night's sleep by just placing it in another room where there's no sound? And then go into the other room?
That's what I'm saying.
Or does it have to, like, hear your breathing? Could you play a 10-hour loop YouTube video of just a regular person breathing on low volume?
It would suck if there was an ad.
This person's watching an ad at 1 o'clock. He's got a rough schedule.
Watching an ad. I don't know.
Woke up just to watch an ad.
Like, how does it tell you're sleeping? How does it tell that it's you? Like, what's all the stipulations that come with it? Like, how
I'm definitely gonna try to cheat the system, see what I can get away with.
Oh yeah, tie it to the ceiling fan, see what it does. Let's go back to
You've had a horrible sleep, sir.
Let's go to the Pokemon Go hacks.
Your sleep is like all over the place. It's all wobbly.
Kind of cold.
Your breathing patterns You just don't inhale, do you? Just
It's just all inhale.
just all exhaling. Just constant breathing into the mic.
You know, I just thought, I'm so glad I didn't get the shiny in the first batch.
Oh, yeah.
Because then I would have had 90 eggs.
Because then you could have got it in the last video. You could be on the same one as me. You're almost tied with me. You realize that. You've been coming very, very close.
We didn't think it would happen.
After Squirtle. Like, Squirtle, you were at 16 something?
Yeah.
1600?
I thought it was over. I thought you were
Which-
gonna landslide.
I'm coming up at 1,100. So, this Rattata might be my Squirtle.
Yes.
I think that's giving you time to catch up. Because your last one, I think you got in 186. Or, I think you got it within 100 something.
What, Weedle?
Yeah. You got it pretty early.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then here's Pidgey.
Pidgey might be your demise.
Now, Squirtle was my demise.
What if this one takes longer than Squirtle? Be like 1,000 something eggs. Cause you're over odds now,
I don't know.
and I'm getting
Let me
close
check.
to double.
Torchic killed me. Torchic was rough.
How many do you think that was? 3,000?
I was 6 times over odds.
6 times over odds.
Yes. So yes, 3,000 eggs.
That is ridiculous. Could you imagine that happening on one of these?
Yes.
If that happens with Rattata, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'd rather like look at a starter or a Pokemon that I like rather than
you wouldn't.
rather than the most common Pokemon,
No, you wouldn't.
arguably for like forever. What do
You'll
you
get
mean?
tired of it. I did. And I love Blaziken.
I think I'm already tired of Rattata before I even started.
I was so bored I inverted my colors. And I got the shiny when the colors were inverted.
I don't know. I still think that helps. I would rather look at a Torchic for 3,000 eggs than a Rattata for 3,000 eggs because I wasn't ready to look at Rattata once I got to it.
I mean, fair enough. Like,
At least you got excited looking at Torchic hatching. I never got excited looking at Rattata hatching, especially on this game. This is the worst game to get stuck on.
I don't know if excited would be the word to use.
I'm on the worst game, on the worst Pokemon to be shiny hunting on. I'd rather shiny hunt on
Pokemon Sleep.
Pokemon, what's the other one called? Let's Go Pikachu. I'd rather shiny hunt on Let's Go Pikachu for Rattata.
That wasn't bad.
Now that I think about it.
No. Are we counting that? Do we count those?
The shiny rate. It's...
Well, people, like, figured it out because apparently, because, you know, like, in Let's Go, like, you do the catch combo and then, like, the odds go down incredibly. Like, that's what we all thought for, like, every spawn after that.
Yeah, and then we found out, 3 years later, that's not how it works.
Mm-hmm. You get a catch combo of 31, and then the next spawn has the boosted odds. And then everything else after that is just shiny charm odds. Until you catch another one. And then that one has the boost. The next one has the boosted
Let's Go
odds.
is weird to shiny hunt on, because after you, like, do all the catches or whatever, and you got that good streak going, then you just sit there and you wait.
Well,
with-
still, that's still going to be shiny charm odds.
Yeah, so would that be better than me just going back and forth with a broken controller?
Would you want to wait with a broken controller?
I don't know. Well, no,
Well, to be fair, how are you going to keep count?
if I'm waiting, I would have to use one of the Wii controllers instead of an actual controller.
Oh, yeah,
because it's
that's
Let's
right.
Go.
Oh, yeah,
So
that's
that one's working just fine. So technically, I wouldn't be waiting with a broken controller.
How are you going to keep count on those, though?
I could just... that would be easier to keep count on. If it's just a screen where nothing's moving except Pokemon appearing, I could still count, like, Rat-a-tat appeared in the wild, go up 1. I feel like that'd make my job more entertaining than just watching eggs. I physically make these counters go up in the screen after we make the videos. There isn't someone just pressing a button over and over again.
What?
What do you mean what?
What?
What do you mean what?
You're breaking the fourth wall.
Oh, am I not supposed to explain how I edit videos?
The illusion.
Yes, we have a Twitch.
We have a little man.
We have a hired Twitch streamer that just stays over at my PC, doesn't make a sound. He just constantly presses a button. Mm-hmm. I can definitely afford that.
Can confirm.
With our $0 revenue on YouTube right now.
Revenue.
You know what sucks? If we had a popular video that, let's just blow the number out of proportion. Let's say we made a video that got 100 million views.
Okay.
Do you know that we would not get money from it? Because I have to wait till we reach a certain subscriber limit, a certain viewer limit, before I can submit an application to start a ad deal.
Submit an application?
Mm-hmm. I have to do all that before they can agree to the terms of, okay, yes, we'll start giving you a percentage of ads that we put on your video. I would have to go through all that. And since I can't do that now because we don't have the subscriber limit or viewer limit, and let's say we got 100 million in like a single day, which would probably, let's see, if it's $1 per 1,000 views, then 10,000 would be $10, 100,000 would be $100.
Okay, where's my phone? Where's my phone? I'll do the math. You said 100 mil?
Yeah, so 100 mil.
That's 100,000.
So, if we got that many views in one day, we would miss out on a potential $100,000. And I would split it evenly between both of us, which would be $50,000.
Some good math.
Just from one video. And we would not be able to get it because we are not part of the YouTube program yet. So all that money just disappears. That goes straight into YouTube's pocket.
Jeez.
So what we need to do is we need to make a video that just barely reaches the limit. Okay. Barely reaches that limit of, okay, now we have enough subs, now we have enough viewers.
And then we pop off.
Okay. Yeah, that's the goal. That's why we don't make too good of content right now.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah, that's why.
Shoot.
That's why we're just going around in circles.
I'm holding back.
Pokemon toothbrush? That's going to be a big
project.
That's
going to be the one. It's going to be the one.
That's going to be our big pop-off moment. That's when we're going to be like... We're going to be superstars. We're going to be on the same level as A-Drive. And what's another popular one?
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul. We are going to be on Logan Paul's level. Which... I kind of want to take back immediately after I say that.
I don't want to be on.
We are going to be put in YouTube boxing matches.
Yeah.
You're going to be known as the Ragin' Raisin.
I'm going to fight KSI.
And I'm going to be Drew Boom. And like my theme song will be like, "Here comes the boom. Here comes the boom." And people will be cheering your name whenever I come up because they think I'm Raisin because they just been looking at the wrong side of the screen the whole time. And then I'm going to have to correct them. Be like, no. I'm Drew Boom. And they're not going to understand what I'm saying. They're going to think I'm like doing like some kind of dubstep rap just randomly. And then it's going to be very awkward. And then I'm going to have to do an interview later where it's like, no, my name's actually Drew. He's Raisin. That's the guy I work with. And then eventually...
Thanks.
Eventually it's going to be kind of out of spite. Like, yeah, I'm not Raisin. Stop comparing me to him. I'm not him. I would never be Raisin.
And then we're going to fight.
And that will be the big match. Drew Boom versus Ragin' Raisin.
And it'll be like that SpongeBob episode.
Yep. Where we are both half naked and we find out I'm wearing purple underwear and you're wearing black, because I wear black, and then we're gonna cry. We're gonna desperately cry, and then hug each other, and then walk out. Everyone's gonna boo us. We're gonna lose all our money that we were promised to make during that match.
Oh, and you know how like Patrick's like, my name's not Rick.
I'm gonna be like,
You can call
my
me
name's
Jackson.
not. Wait,
You can call me Jackson. Bring it back to the 5th grade era where you got my name wrong.
his name's not Jackson. I don't get how that works.
I would say that.
It
I would say my name's not Jackson.
Oh, you're thinking of yourself.
Yeah, because
It started off with me saying that my name's not Raisin, so it makes sense for the canonically for me to say my name's not Raisin.
It's canon.
Yeah, it's canon. This is
This is canon.
this is the
Ditwick lore.
The Ditwick U. The Ditwick CU.
I wish to never.
The TDWCU. Well, that's kind of a mouthful.
What?
Yeah, the Ditwick CU.
Okay.
That's every letter abbreviated.
Okay. Side note.
And then we go to sleep. Brought it back to Pokemon Sleep.
Hey, we made it back.
You thought I was going off track, but nope. That's where I was heading all along.
Not together. He'll sleep in his bed. I'll sleep on the couch.
Yeah. Because I still don't like him out of spite now.
What if it depends on where you sleep?
You slept in the Bahamas. You get the Bahama treatment.
No, like, that's not what I'm... That's
You
not
get
what
a
I
comfy.
said. That's not what I meant. Like, just leave it. What if you sleep in a recliner?
Ooh, that's not as good as a bed. You get the slow poke.
What if you just take a nap?
You got the dad sleep treatment. What's a dad Pokemon? You got the Drampaw sleep. You got a sleepy Drampaw for your Pokemon.
What's wrong with you?
What if you have to take a picture of where you sleep? Like, this is my bed.
To establish your sleep point.
And it has to vote, like, oh yeah, this bed is trash. You're only gonna get trash
this
Pokemon.
This is viable for
You're gonna get a
sleep.
freaking Rattata for waking up in that trash bag.
I wish I had this when I was in Cambodia. I slept on the
Oh,
floor.
you're sleeping on the floor. Rattata.
Just gives me the floor Pokemon.
You get a Pidove. You slept on the floor in New York.
No, not the dove. I'm never going to New York.
Sleeping on the floor in New York is probably the worst place. Actually, that or California, because they actually have a human feces on the ground problem. Yep.
Ew.
California, a lot of people go for the weather and the beaches, and because it's close to Hollywood, and a lot of people do cinematography over there. But if you travel the streets, they're not pretty to look at. You got homeless people, people on heroin. If they're not people on heroin, it's Scientology people just trying to convert you. That happened to my brother when he was there.
When the heck was he in California?
It was, instead of doing Disney, his class was
Oh.
his class was like a bunch of a-holes, and they were like, we don't want to do Disney World. Let's do like something else, like California, which my brother did not want to do.
Let's go to Disneyland.
But he liked it, other than the fact that, you know, whenever he went down the street, people would try to convert him to Scientology. Be like, hey, would you like to be interested in knowing the truth for only $100 a month?
What?
This could be its own video, but I kind of stay away from the religious topics on here. But yeah, if in Scientology, the way it works is they have like a level system, and it's like, if you want to increase your knowledge
Level 5 science.
or improve your make sure the video's still going, because you put your foot on the thing. If you want to improve your next level, you have to like, it's behind a pay gap, a paywall.
It's
You have
not
to pay
free to
yourself.
play.
Nope, it's not free to play.
No.
If you want to level up in religion, you have to pay another $100.
You've unlocked paleontology.
Paleontology.
I don't know why.
That's part of the religion. Dinosaurs. Yeah. We're that cool. We worship dinosaurs. Actually worship aliens.
Oh.
Well, it's technically...
Science people worship aliens.
I'm gonna get this wrong, probably, but I'm gonna get it really close.
Hold on. Do not take our word for anything. when we talk about anything.
Yeah, this is all strictly opinions. It's my opinion on assuming what you guys are like, based off experience.
Not the viewers, the science people.
The science, yes.
We don't know what we're talking about, ever. So it's fine.
I do know they believe that humans came from alien souls that were put into a volcano by aliens.
From whence it came.
From whence it came.
From whence it came.
You know, if you want a reason to believe in like a god, that's like one of the coolest like things you could believe.
It's kind of cool.
It's like, you got this like normal guy who just created everything. That's not as cool. Aliens.
Now hold on.
Aliens is cool. What, you got a defense? You got a defense for the aliens?
They're kind of cool. Oh no, not for the aliens.
Yeah, you see, you can't beat aliens, can you?
I feel like I could beat an alien.
Physically or mentally?
Physically. I feel like they got me mentally.
I think they got you both.
No.
Even if, like, their bodies evolved to just be a puddle of slime because they have everything made for them.
I mean,
now.
you look at E.T. What is E.T. gonna do to me? Poke his finger at me.
I'm just
I don't
picturing you like going up to ET and just pushing him down.
He says, "Go home." I'm like, "Psych!" Pimp slap him.
Now what? You're in the hood now.
You ain't going home. This is my home.
you,
you
ain't going home. This is my home.
That's right.
You gonna do ET like that?
Yeah, I'll drop kick him. What's he gonna do? He looks like he got a. Oh my
What
God.
if he's a friendly alien? What if he's just trying to make friends?
It don't matter. It's a trap.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
You're gonna push ET down.
You bet.
What if he said like, I can give you immortal life.
He wouldn't say. He doesn't do coherent sentences.
Eternal life.
E.T. Eternal life.
It's E.L. Eternal life.
There we go.
What would you do then? Would you still kick him?
Yeah, I don't want to live forever. Get him out of here. Bam, Sparta kick.
Without depression. What about then?
No, I don't trust him.
You think he'll make the depression worse?
No, you see all the wrinkles he has on his body? I don't trust that many wrinkles.
If he has that many wrinkles and he's still alive, you know he does not have depression.
I feel like I would have depression if I had that many wrinkles.
No. Since he has the ability to cure depression, you know he's legit, because he looks like an ugly.
Oh, we don't know if he has the power to cure depression.
He looks like an ugly little thing.
Yeah,
and
he's so ugly.
and yet he's still alive.
I'll beat him up just because he's ugly.
That's not nice. You can't do ET like that.
I
man.
can. I will.
You're gonna make a lot of ET fans upset.
If he rolls up on my crib, I'm gonna beat his batuckus.
Can't believe you do ET like that.
I would.
See, I would be ET's friend.
I bet you
I would
would.
try to take advantage of the situation as much as I can.
You're gaslighting E.T.
I'm not gaslighting ET. He wouldn't know I'm manipulating him.
Oh!
You still don't know I'm manipulating you.
That's even worse.
I would try to find out as much secrets of the universe as possible. This is my time. With my broken controller, this is my time.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Yeah. You just have to try harder. So yeah, Pokemon Sleep. Is it effective? We don't know yet. It sounds like a lot of people are not excited for it.
We're not in the review aspect yet. We can't do this.
We will review it. I will review it.
Oh no!
I want you to vlog separately when you get home and the app is out. I want you to talk to the camera. I want you to put it down.
Vlog me sleeping.
I want you to buy a separate phone so you can view yourself looking at your phone. And be like, oh, I do not sleep well. Thanks, sleep. And then you hand that footage to me later.
Why can't you just give me your phone?
I can give you one of my phones.
Oh, thanks. You have like 12.
I do. I don't like getting rid of my phone whenever I want a new one.
Yeah, that's storage, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's storage.
I still use my iPhone 5. My extra iPhone 5 to record stuff. I use that for card videos.
That's disgusting.
It still records in like 1080. It's like, that's what I need that one to be.
Yo, that's insane.
Because these videos don't release in 4K. Do you realize our last video was so long that if I uploaded that thing in 4K, it would take about 3/4 the time that the Miracle Beach trip took, which was over an entire day.
Oh, no.
When I did Miracle, I think I started uploading it at I started that night, and I woke up and it was like just a little bit percentage up. Then I waited the entire day, and then I went to bed again. My iPad stayed on the entire time while it was uploading, so it stayed for pretty much longer than a day to finish uploading.
Yo, that's screen time.
Yeah, that screen time is ridiculous.
That screen time weekly update got you.
After it uploads, you can like turn it off, but it still takes it still took another day to upload the 4K to improve the HD. But your iPad doesn't have to be on for that when it's uploading. That's how long it would have took for the 3-hour long one. But actually, let's see. I turned on for the 3-hour video that we posted last week. I uploaded it at 6:30 in the morning. Started the upload, went to work, came back, it was still uploading, and then after dinner time, which was around like 6:40, it had finished.
Wowzers.
So that almost took a whole day.
Wowzers. That's insane.
That was just for a 1080 3-hour video. And I have pretty good Wi-Fi. I don't experience lags. Like me and you and Captain were playing.
Yeah,
earlier.
not anymore. Well, we want local play.
That still uses Wi-Fi. It's not like they have Bluetooth in the PS5.
They do.
I don't think that's accurate.
I can't see how full this is. I think it's like 40 minutes.
Only 40 minutes?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Now you go see. Get out of my way.
43 minutes.
Get out of my way. I'm trying to see the shine.
We're doing it. We're stretching. Sleep.
I do wonder how that's gonna be. If it's gonna be good. I don't think it will.
So you have low expectations of sleep right now.
Kind of.
I kind of don't blame you. I don't know. If I was ahead of Pokemon, which that would be one of my dream jobs, because I know for a fact I would do everything right.
Yeah, good luck.
I don't know why it's so hard to do everything wrong for them.
Good luck.
Sorry, I'm a very hard criticizer of everything Pokemon does. But the first thing I would do if I were in charge of Pokemon Sleep, I would make rewards in Pokemon Go specifically for using sleep. I would ask Game Freak or whoever's in charge if I could specifically create one mythical, kind of like how Meltan was intended for Pokemon Go. Just one mythical where you have to use sleep to obtain it. And you have to have a perfect, like, sleep streak of some kind.
Dude, like,
and
make
it's
it
just
a
really
secret.
rare.
Like, just don't announce it.
I wouldn't announce it. And then have that the only way you get that Pokemon. You can transfer it to home. You can transfer it to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And then eventually, after a year of Pokemon Sleep's being released and doing like monthly events for special Pokemon.
Monthly events!
And giving rewards to Pokemon Go players, because those two apps are going to be very coincided. Is that a word? Did I make that up?
Well, I mean, every word's made up.
That is true. That's my new word. After that, there's going to be a special event.
Oh.
Where you have to play Pokemon Sleep to get it. But if you do it perfectly, you unlock a quest line to get that Pokemon in Pokemon Go.
Shiny.
Not shiny. Just the regular first.
What?
Like a regular like the Celebi event, the Mew event.
What?
You don't get those shiny first. And then there'll be a new event where now you can get it shiny. But you have to do a bunch of extra things in Pokemon Go as well.
Well, of course.
I think that would make that Pokemon super rare, super fun and cool and interesting. Let's see. Is Cresselia the Legend of Dreams? Is that accurate? I know it relates to the moon in some way.
It's like the lunar Pokemon.
Because I know Darker Eyes, that he's reserved for nightmares. There cannot be another Pokemon that's like nightmare themed.
Well, they're also kind of like polar opposites.
Exactly. So I was wondering if Cresselia is like the dream Pokemon. Let's ask Chat GPT.
What?
It's never been wrong on anything.
Okay.
Ever.
So, like...
I'm going to ask it right now. Be quiet. Is Cresselia... Oh, it's recording me. I thought it was... Oh. Oh, now it's... It was recording me. It just wasn't showing up. It said, is Cresselia... Pff. Oh, it's recording me. I thought it was recording.
Jeez.
Is Cresselia the Pokemon of dreams? It said, "Geez, is Cresselia the Pokemon of dreams?" Okay, now it's.
Is it Jesus Christ?
Oh my gosh!
Oh no!
It's getting worse because I didn't press the pause button. I'm like an old man using this kind of technology. I want to try this again. Is Cresselia the Pokemon of dreams? See, it did it perfectly in the chat GPT. Yes, Cresselia is known for the Pokemon of dreams. It is a psychic Pokemon that has the ability to bring pleasant dreams to people. Cresselia is often associated with lunar phases and is considered a guardian of the moon. Its appearance and abilities reflect its connection to dreams and the subconscious. Budge. So, it is technically the dream Pokemon. So what could I add onto that? If I want to make a mythical dream Pokemon, what direction do I go? Because I can't just say, hey, you can get Cresselia if you get Pokemon Sleep. And, like, they could just do an event for it whenever.
Mm-hmm.
They could just do another raid hour for the 5th time for Cresselia. Maybe I could do, like, lucid dreaming? Like, can Cresselia put people in dreams? Be like, hey, this person ain't waking up. You have to go directly in his dream to wake him up. But don't die, because if you die in the dream, you die in real life. You know, that kind of storyline.
I think Drowsy did that.
Make a mythical Drowsy variant. That's actually a mythical. You know, we haven't had that yet. They haven't made a regional Pokemon into a mythical or legendary.
I don't know if they will.
You gotta get the legendary regional Drowsy. I don't know if they'll ever do that either, but that is something that they haven't done yet. I'm gonna ask it.
Because that seems kind of silly.
Can Cresselia put people in the dream? They got your, because that seems kind of silly comment. No, Cresselia, the Pokemon of dreams, does not have the ability to put people into dreams in the real world. Its ability is to bring pleasant dreams, which does sound more like Pokemon Sleep, actually. Its ability to bring pleasant dreams is limited to the Pokemon world and its fictional abilities within the games and animated series. In reality, dreams are natural occurrences that happens during sleep and influenced by our own subconscious mind. Thank you for that last part, ChatGPT. I didn't know what dreams were. So it doesn't have the ability to put people in dreams. It just gives them pleasant dreams, which I feel like would be the best sponsor for Pokemon Sleep. But what if I made a mythical that's like, you can go into dreams? And then they'll make a movie out of something I made.
We're going that deep.
Yeah. I think way ahead, son.
Well, in the game Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, I think an Azul got, like, possessed by a Darkrai or something. And then Drowsy is all like, woo 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 woo, and he sent you into Azul's dream. Or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that canon, though?
Yeah.
Can a Drowsy do that? I know it can hypnotize you. But can it put you in someone else's dream? I know it can eat your dream.
I mean, Darkrai can make you have nightmares.
That is true.
So it said Cresselia can't make you have dreams.
Correct.
it just brings the greater
It brings
odds.
it brings pleasant dreams to you.
Okay.
It can't put you in a dream. It sounds like giving you pleasant dreams is the main thing it's known for.
Okay. Lovely.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, they explore things twice sometimes. And then sometimes they make legendaries that don't even have a theme. Like Koraidon and Miraidon. They're just Pokemon from the future and past.
They're just wheels.
They're just normal. They're just a normal Pokemon, just in the future and in the past. And there's multiple of them. It's weird to call them legendaries at all. I technically wouldn't even count them because they're not like the gods of anything.
Yeah.
What would be more interesting is the Pokemon of future, the Pokemon of past. Like if that was like their abilities, that's what they're known for. But even if they did that, like Dialga is Pokemon of time, so is he like the king of those two?
What about Celebi?
Celebi has the ability to go into the past. Dialga doesn't send anyone to the past, it's just the Pokemon of time. So, like...
I feel like he could, though.
Yeah, but we've never seen it happen, I don't believe. He can disrupt time.
Can. My brain is...
So, if I were to make a Pokemon based off sleep, and just changed a little bit, it wouldn't be anything that Pokemon hasn't done already. We have over 100 legendaries. They can't all have a very specific theme that's new to them.
Yeah, we're running out of things.
Exactly. What was the last mythical Meltan? His theme is that just no one knows about him, and he's a mystery. That's his whole theme.
I don't think Pokemon knows.
I don't think they know either.
I don't think Game Freak knows.
I think they made a design. They were like, huh, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cute.
Let's make an event for it, and that was it. That was the extent of their thought.
Yeah.
What was the myth before that one?
Calyrex?
Jeez, we're going that far back.
How far back you want to go?
Well, I didn't know that was the game right before it. No, what was Sun and Moon's myth? They had a mythical, right?
Magiona? Zeraora?
What was Magirna's, like, what was her mythical origin? Do you know?
She's a robot thing.
Was she, like, the first Pokeball that became a Pokemon?
I have no idea. They
She
made
has,
a
like,
movie about it. I didn't watch the movie.
We gotta watch movies. We gotta educate ourselves on this Pokemon lore if we're gonna be Pokemon masters.
We need to figure out where Magiona came from.
That's your homework. That and watch every Star Wars movie again.
What about your homework?
I have to watch some Star Wars movies again too.
Okay. Let's see.
I already know for a fact that me and Zach are gonna disagree whenever we do our top 10 Star Wars movies.
Mm-hmm.
Just for the fact I did not like Rogue One, and he tried to say it was like the best movie ever. I was bored during that movie. I really was. I'm sorry if you guys are a fan of Rogue One, but there's better movies out there. Because no one was happy. Everyone was just depressed. The most exciting thing was the robot that would make jokes every now and then. That was it.
And then he died.
And he died. The worst part about the movie, like, I think what they're going to do is an Incredible Hulk situation where they say the last scene of the movie was the best. Like how they said the only thing they mentioned in the Hulk was how good the end fight scene was.
Yep.
In Rogue One, there's a scene where Darth Vader is just throwing people all across
That
the
was
room.
dope.
That was dope, and they're going to say that made the entire movie. That's exactly what's going to happen. I'm calling it now before we do our Star Wars video.
Oh my god.
I guarantee it.
I just don't want to watch the first 3 movies.
Do you mean the first 3 or the first 3?
The first 3.
The originals or the prequels?
Yes, the originals.
Okay. I was trying to be like a smart A by saying that, and then you answered by being a smart A.
I outsmarted you.
You caught me. I had nothing to say.
Yeah, just the originals. I just have no desire to watch those. Cause
I really like A New Hope.
Like,
that one's gonna be high on my list.
I get they're old, and they didn't know what action sequences were.
Well, they were starting out. They didn't even know that they were gonna make a trilogy at that point. That's why at the end of A New Hope, the conclusion is, it feels like a conclusion because they blow up the Death Star and they get awarded for it. They left it to where I guess you can keep going, but now you have a good conclusion if you don't have enough money to make a second one.
No, it's just like freaking Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader just...
Did you see that scene where someone reanimated that?
Yeah, I did.
That was freaking cool.
Yeah, I did. It looks so much better.
I would love for them to do that, like in the actual like series or movies. Just find a way
No.
to put Obi-Wan's face on that character and just go that far out. But that's fine. I mean, they didn't even.
Gosh, it's so
People didn't
cool.
know what like sword fighting was back then.
Yeah.
So I give it a pass. And they improve later on in the series as well. Like with the fighting sequences, things get more intense. What are you saying? Yeah, you haven't seen them.
I've seen bits and pieces of them.
No, you haven't.
Okay. Oh,
Name one fight scene that's not A New Hope.
which one's on new? Oh,
The first of the three.
is that the first one?
Yeah. Name
Oh.
one fight scene.
Luke and Darth Vader.
Which time?
Any one.
Just name one.
When he chopped off his hand, he's like, I am your father. No!
You didn't like that part?
Eh.
We're getting off track. We're supposed to be talking about sleep.
I probably would have liked it.
You'd be better asleep.
It makes me
Brought
wanna-
it back.
It makes me want to fall asleep.
You're
I'd
gonna
rather
make
play-
some Star Wars fans upset.
Oh, I hope they're the most upset they've ever been. If they get upset about a little PokeTuber not liking their precious little movie, cry about it.
You know, I'm kind of getting hungry too.
Yeah,
We should get lunch after this.
it's 11:47.
Now it's food time. You wanted to eat at 10:30.
I know, because I'm
You're
hungry.
degenerate.
Thanks. I'm hungry.
You're welcome.
I'm very hungry. It's ice cream for lunch
We're
again.
gonna be boxing soon.
I can't wait.
This will be the last match for me, and then we'll wrap it up.
I feel like I could take you.
I feel like you could take me too. Just because you're like bigger, you have more body weight. I don't think we would be in the same class as each other. Like, how much do you weigh?
I'm a heavyweight.
I think I'd be on the lightweight champion ring. You'd be in the heavyweight.
Yeah, I feel like
So yeah, it wouldn't be a fair match. So
I feel
they
like
wouldn't put us
those
together.
big dudes who could just pick you up and throw you.
They would ask me to like gain weight if I want to fight you, or ask you to lose weight.
Whichever's easier.
Which weight turns like fat turns into muscle. So it'd be really hard. It would be asking you to like disadvantage yourself.
I'm prepared.
Like make yourself skinny. Like just get unhealthy pretty much is what they would have to ask you. So I feel like they would ask me to buff up just so I can fight you.
I got a good bit of peaches down.
Good job.
I
Proud
got
of you.
one full box of that.
I'm really hungry. Yeah, I'm starving.
Heck yeah, bro. I need foods.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That was us talking about Pokemon Sleep and a bunch of off-topic stuff.
It's
Are
fine.
you gonna get Pokemon Sleep?
Let
Write
us
in the
know.
comments if you're gonna get Pokemon Sleep.
I know.
Write in the
I
comments if you're not
will.
gonna sleep at all. As always, I am Drew from the Ditwicks. Not Raisin.
I'm Raisin.
I am Drew Boom.
True poo.
Drew Boom. That is my name.
Okay.
I'm not him. Stop calling me him.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
this ruined me.
That's fine.
Bye.
It'll get worse. Bye.